Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Army Black Knights. The Black Knights will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Freeney. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8. Gonna look downfield again. The sweet feet buy a little time. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Lets it fly. Wide open downfield. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Needed to get rid of that football, but just couldn't turn it loose. And the defense got to it. The Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Unloads to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Roadrunners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive to get. Touchdown, Roadrunners! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Army Black Knights offense will have its first possession of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Got enough space. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Army.
Number 8 in the end zone.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
8, Army, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. The short hands, it's Reese. And he just hurdled the guy. Why? Because he wanted the first down. The Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. To the air on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Now facing a third and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. Touchdown, UTSA! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Here comes the two-point try. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
UTSA 14, Army 7.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quarterback on the keeper. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Black Knights can really attack on this second and short. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Ash. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Black Knights are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Finds space on the right. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first period with a huge gain. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period, first down here. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's Addison. Rushes on him. Pass rush, going after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Freeney. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at him. They're
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
Under fire. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they'll try to tack on 2. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. The give out of the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll run for it. Across the 45. Wide open spaces. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Roadrunners. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ash. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Quickly to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his releases.
Touchdown, Black Knights! A great catch and run for 6. It's a much-needed life for this offense. They
routed me up.
Away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
UTSA 28, Army 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his man. It's Reese. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. Got his man downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
17.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Going right to work up top. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab down the left side. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's on target and complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Second down coming up. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. They're down to the 20, first and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Back open in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line. Snap from the gun on third down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He'll line it up from 34 yards out.
Encroachment defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll cut the lead to 13. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Encroachment defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. No problem for the offense there. They just took care of business.
And you practice these situations nowadays, you know you're going to go for it on fourth most of the time. 4th and 1, you feel very confident, you're ready to rock and roll, and they get the first down.
A little release to the back. Breaks into the open. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Black Knights want to move quickly. It's complete. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw again. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Army! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
The give on the inside. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. That's caught. It's Reese. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Handoff from the gun. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. They tried to run it out of the gun and found no room at all. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. And the Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Ash. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the ground game. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They want to get this defense on its heels.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? And the Black Knights started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on second and goal. The give on the option. Touchdown, Black Knights! Somehow, they got up off the deck. They fought back, and they tied the game. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run. They're loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the left. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out of the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. They'll go to the air on second and short. Right on the money. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Reese. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to keep it in the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Finds this big tight end. And tackled there by the defense.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive gain for my offense.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Throws it back. And they fail to hook up on third down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
What a big play in the fourth quarter when you're trailing and you need it. You really needed to get a first down here. Nice job by the quarterback, making the pass, getting the first down.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Quick strike complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Shotgun snap on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. You've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They've got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a...
Touchdown, Army! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
44, UTSA, 36.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Release to the back. Firing to the right, complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Just keep slinging it. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The Roadrunners in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Oh, my God.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Skips away from pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. Fourth down, down by one possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Running back searching for a hole.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Making side adjustments here. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He makes a grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. They'll go to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's got him in the flat. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Back has it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. They drive down the field. Get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
He'll set up to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Wow, I just fucking did that, really?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Black Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll move the tight end. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The Black Knights will try to run out the clock in the final minute. Now they'll run the draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Ran through the contact. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping
What the fuck?
as much time as possible for their offense.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That last field goal was a big one. Now it takes a touchdown to beat them. You want to pin them back on the kickoff here. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throws it back. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. Well, the dream...